Hey everyone, Paul here, and today we're doing another Transformers review. This time it's from Transformers the movie, Perceptor, and this is part of the Studio series. And this is from the actual, cartoon movie. Awesome. I really like this guy. Now he was first shown in season 2 of Generation 1, and he's a little bit different than other Transformers. Well, first we'll look at the side here. It just says 86, picture of him. And just a close-up picture of him there. And on the back. So he doesn't transform into a car or a flying vehicle, nothing like that. He transforms into a microscope. Very cool. I thought that was a neat little thing. It's kind of like Soundwave, how he turns into like a boombox. Or, any of his little guys turn into cassettes. But I really like this. So, and he uses the actual microscope in the series quite a few times, where he actually puts things under to examine it and stuff. So I thought that was cool. Now it takes 20 steps to transform from this to this. So not too many steps. And let's see. Battle of Autobot City. So that'll be the backdrop. And it says, after observing a fleet of incoming enemies, Perceptor reports that a cursory evaluation of Decepticon capability indicates a distinct tactical deficiency. Or in other words, they're outnumbered. A lot of big words there. Makes sense for Perceptor. He likes to analyze everything. So why don't we get this open and take a closer look? Alright, well here's Perceptor. Now, he's a deluxe class figure. So, not one of the biggest. He's not like a leader class, but he's not super small, like a core. I think he's just the right size. And let's see, he came with instructions, and these are going to be mainly black, white, and red. Not the biggest, but even though the red is a bit dark, you can still make out the details. I think this shouldn't be too hard to put together. I'm hoping. And he came with a weapon. A red blaster. Simple, just one color, but pretty good nonetheless. And this will just go right in his hand. Voila. And that's it for that. So let's talk about him. So when you get him, his little cannon thing here is downward, but you just take this, fold it over, and if you look, it has clear plastic there and clear plastic here. Unfortunately, though, you actually can't look through it. I've tried, which is a shame, because you would think if he's supposed to become a microscope, it could make it. It doesn't have to be a real microscope. It doesn't have to make things magnified, but I mean, at least have it so it's see-through. But the plastic actually has this kind of a blurry lines on it, so you can't see through. But I mean, if you shine it to light, you can see light passing through it if you look from the back here. So you can kind of tell when you're moving it around, but that's pretty much it. Unfortunate. Now, he has a little tag in the back, or a peg hole in the back there, but it's not to make his eyes glow, which is a shame. I always like it when they have the little the plastic back there that you can shine a light through to make the eyes really pop out. But, So let's see. He is mainly red, and he's kind of like this grayish blue. He's got black, and then here it's, I don't know what you would call that, an off-white? Yeah, I guess off-white. Yeah, it's cool. He has little knobs on his arms, and up here, they don't turn though. I really think it would have been a cool feature if they could have made it so when he turns into a magnifying, or when he turns into a microscope, he could actually be used as a microscope. Even if not fully functional, at least be able to, like I said before, see through the barrel. But And you can see right here, he has the Autobot symbol. And you can actually just flip that down. That's all there is for that. Really cool design, I like them. Now, again, I still have not gotten to watch the movie, so I don't know if he survives or not. I know a lot of the other fan favorites from season 1 and 2 don't make it out. I hope he does, but that'll be for future Ava Pilot to look at, I guess. I'll someday get around to it. So, let's go over some articulation with the guy. So, we got the head. He can go around. He can kind of look up and down. He can tilt his head. Got the arms. They can go to 90. And they do spin all the way. He doesn't have those shoulder tilts or anything like that. Then we got right here, you can spin around. Then we got single jointed elbow. Again, another 90. I got the hands. They don't spin, but you can fold them. That's pretty much it. They just fold inward. But if we go a little further down, we got the waist. You can go all the way. We got the legs. Get the arms out of the way there, okay? Yep. So he gets that's a good 180. Perfectly straight across. Then leg forward. Can go really high up. He could spin the leg all the way around if we just got the arms out of the way, but same thing with going back. It's like a ballerina pose or something. Jeez. Now, right here is where it would spin. Then we got single jointed knee, and that can go, whew, really good. Now, oddly enough, right here above the knee and below the point on the thigh where it twists, he can actually have his leg bend inward or outward. That looks like a nasty break. Then we got the feet. Now, the feet don't do really much anything. I mean, you can fold it down, the toe part there, which doesn't help it to stand or anything. But he can fold inward, but then it's the whole foot. You really didn't give him so much of the functionality as other bots. Still cool though. Alright, so we looked at the figure. All the joints are pretty good, nothing is loose. Everything is good. Yeah, I like it. No problems with this one. Even the paint, nothing is off about it. So why don't we go ahead, alt mode, and take a look at that one. Alright, so real quick, I totally forgot. It also came with the backdrop, which is really cool. Obviously, it takes place on Cybertron, since I don't believe the movie takes place on Earth at all. But yeah, pretty cool. You see explosion in the background, got some purples, a lot of tan, blue sky. Here we have Perceptor as a microscope. Pretty cool looking. I do have a little gripe about it, but not that bad. So, you can also put the gun on. I'll go right here. Come on, get in there. So I guess it kind of acts as like, I don't know, a switch or something for it. I don't know. But, pretty cool. So this is it fully done. Yep. Fix these a little bit. There, now it should be okay. So yeah, looks like it's supposed to, like a microscope. The only problem is, as you can see if I have it to the side, it wouldn't actually aim down to where a sample of something would be out here on the tray. It kind of goes right to the edge of the tray. I mean, you could tilt it more. That's really tilting it downward a lot. Because I would think this would be perfect for this slope. But I guess you'd have to have it almost straight down. There's only like a few more clicks left. Like, yeah, 2 more to be straight. But Granted, it's not a big deal, but I kind of wish this was out more. Just so, I don't know, it would just seem better. That's just my personal opinion. So, you know, who cares, right? Still looks good. Now, there is one more form this actually has. So, let's go ahead and get it there. So, his last form, he has become a cannon. And it didn't involve much transforming. You actually keep him in the microscope form. And you just twist his legs and then flip them forward. And they hook into each other. Well, it'll hook into the arm piece on both sides. And you put the cannon now on the, his little blaster onto the cannon portion. I like it. Definitely looks like an old-fashioned kind of cannon here. Someone would just stand back there if it was, for people. Alright, well, it's just been my review of Takara Tomy and Hasbro's Transformers Studio Series Perceptor from Transformers the Movie. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.